Funny to think what I'd be doing if I was still in London. I feel grateful that I happened to come to Melbourne and happened to meet the people that I did, and became inspired to do what I'm doing. I was born in London and moved to Melbourne about 6 years ago now. I lived with family for a few years, as I was 14 at the time, and then moved out to Collingwood first, to this crazy sort of dive above a hairdresser on Johnson Street. And we were about 3 doors down from the Tote, so we used to be there. Oh, and also one of my absolute closest friends now, who I'd met, I think at, I don't know, Hugs and Kisses or something, and we decided we would be good people to live together with. Yeah, I still seem to be there most days around Collingwood. I have been moving around a fair bit now, so a bit transient at the moment, but I still seem to be there almost every day to see friends or go to gigs or bars or something, so I feel quite at home here. So I didn't really know many people in Melbourne when I'd moved from London, so I spent a lot of time in high school, I guess, by myself, just trawling Spotify and YouTube and records and whatever, just really trying to sort of gain a more, I don't know, encyclopedic knowledge of music, or just broaden my sort of musical horizons. And yeah, through that I think I became quite comfortable being by myself with music in whatever way that was. And also it led me to joined some bands in high school, and I ended up playing in a post-punk band with some friends for almost, I think, 4 years in the end. And so through that I ended up going to a lot of gigs. There's a great, punk and rock scene in Melbourne, and through that I met friends that were interested in club music. I was always interested in electronic music, but maybe more like, synth pop or like new wave, ambient, or krautrock or whatever. But they really introduced me to, I guess, techno more specifically, and with them I actually ended up doing a group called Tech Noise, where together we were putting on techno shows. So I was actually always promoting and booking for a bit longer than I was making that kind of music myself. But I think all of those things led me to a point where I felt quite comfortable just giving it a shot in the end and trying it out. I think I started making live techno as opposed to DJing, primarily because I was surrounded by friends that were doing just that. Yeah, I don't actually know how to DJ, but I'm trying to teach myself at the moment. I think it also came more naturally to me as I'd been playing in bands for years. But something that was different when I started was I'd always been singing in the bands, and I think I really wanted to separate this new solo project from that. So for the first year, the music I was making was entirely instrumental, but in the past 6 months I've started to sing again and write lyrics, and that's been really nice, I think, to tie together my interest in production with my interest in singing, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I try not to set too concrete goals for the future, just in the sense that I don't want to be too hung up on maybe not achieving something that might be actually a little bit unrealistic. So I try and just, I guess, do the best work that I can and enjoy what's happening now, and yeah, and try not to worry too much.